Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into the Vibe. My name is Cody, and I have on the line here probably one of the biggest stars in reggae and in music in general these days, Ziggy Marley. Ziggy, how are you doing today, my man?
Yeah, doing good, man. Looking forward to coming up,
Yeah. So you have, man, it's crazy. I'm on the line with Ziggy Marley, man. I love your music.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
So you have Rebellion Rises. It's your 13th album overall. It was just released this past May. Your 7th album solo-wise. What keeps you coming back to make new ones, Ziggy?
I'm inspired, I mean, that's the only reason why. If I had to, think too hard or try to make up something to sing about, it wouldn't work. So it's the inspiration that I have to bring a message to the people, and I know that what we're doing is something positive for humanity, and that keeps me going.
Right. That's so amazing to hear. Your dad was Bob Marley. Everybody knows that. I mean, we're huge fans here. I'm a huge fan myself. How have you handled that throughout your life? Like with all the publicity, do people look at you differently for him being your father? How have you handled that? I
mean, I'm humbled by it. I mean, we have a lot of people that, love our father, love us, and I'm humble and appreciative of it. That's all I can, that's how I deal with it, just being humble about it.
Very good, man. Gotta be humble.
Yeah.
So you released a cookbook a couple years ago, and I mean, I love food. You certainly love food here, and it's called Ziggy Marley and Family, the Cookbook. What made you want to do that?
Well, we just did it on a whim, really. It was just like I cook, and my family cook. We have, my friends. I'm always telling them, yo, check out this thing that I cooked.
Yeah,
sending them pictures.
Yeah.
And they were like, why don't we do a cookbook? I was like, all right, let's do a cookbook. And so we did a cookbook to share, all of these recipes with everybody else,
Yeah, very cool, man. Hey, I mean, we all love food. You got to eat somehow,
Yeah, man. Healthy.
Our morning show host, he has a son. He's 16 years old. He absolutely loves your music. He loves your dad's music. And he's only 16. How does that feel that your music is being spread through the minds of young adults these days?
Well, it's very important. I mean, that is where most of the impact of what we're trying to do is going to get achieved through a younger generation who will change the world because they're inspired by songs that we sing, my father's stuff. So it's very important that we will be able to reach that generation, because that is where the change is going to happen. It's not with the older generation who already kind of are in a position of, let's say, power. There's the next generation that's going to take over those positions that we need to have on the side of humanity,
Yeah, I totally get that, man. I mean, that's awesome just to hear you say that and do that and think that. That's really, really cool. You did the Arthur theme song way back in the 90s, and I mean, I grew up watching Arthur, and I knew as soon as I was going to interview Ziggy Marley, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's the guy who did the Arthur theme song. Were you given that, or was that your choosing to produce that song?
No, they asked. Somebody asked me, and I said, okay, yeah. Simple, Plus, I mean, I always like doing stuff in the world of children, again, because of that reason. It's very important that we have some voice in the lives and the world of a younger generation, because that is where everything starts from,
Yeah, I mean, I love that, and I know you have a couple of kids' books out. Do you still make these kids' books? Do you still write these books on a yearly basis, or are you sort of like simmering down on that, so to speak?
No, I still have different avenues to express my creativity. Writing is one of them, so I do it all the time. But not everything gets put out. Some stuff I just write because I feel like writing,
Yeah.
So I'm always doing that type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, you write a lot. I mean, your music just shows it. That one song, "True to Myself," one of my favorite songs, man, off the Dragonfly album. I mean, like I said, your music is awesome. Man. Love it. Your music, I actually have. Love Is My Religion, that album, I have that in my phone, and I listen to it a lot, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Ziggy, do you have any social media that you want to plug now to the audience and let them know about upcoming tour dates and stuff like that?
Yeah, but, the usual, Instagram, and, people know what's up, and they know what's happening out there.
Yeah.
Just check me out if you want,
Right. All right, Ziggy. Well, hey, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time coming on here and talk with me. It was a blast, and I can't believe I just talked to Ziggy Marley. It puts a smile on my face every time, man.
Thank you, man.
All right,
thank
bye-bye.
You, man. Thanks for having me. All right.
Bye-bye.